It was everybody trying like aliens. My friend James is on the phone. He's not giving me any of his alcohol. So the next time I get alcohol, I'm not sharing any with him. I'm feeling really sad. But I don't care about my black friend that died from the coronavirus. This fat girl named Ray blocked me. It was my childhood friend that was mean to me. My girlfriend would cheat on me. My dad told me a warrant for my arrest would be issued. Because I talked about my girlfriend who would cheat on me. My dad got to talk to the woman that made the slander page about me when I wish I could sue her. And then I had conversations with this woman about my residential home. I fought this boy named Caleb. Only on one day when I was young, I did things with a boy named Brian. I don't like my dad, George. He's evil. He's been abusing me ever since I was young. If a person wasn't a serial killer, I'd probably move in with them. During one psychosis, I threw up. And my videos had 5 dislikes on them. There was a guy whose name was Dylan. And a guy named Manuel that I talked to. My dad would make fun of me over my schizophrenia voices. Channel was closed but had 33 subscribers before you closed it. Every video had dislikes before you closed this channel. Only one comment remained on YouTube which said, "Are you talking about that racist person?" Hector's making my friend laugh. to go to court for a peace order. Like I said, my dad tells me I have no friends. Every time my dad wasn't giving me my disability money. All my videos had 5 dislikes on them. I wrote down rape was my life. I wrote down there was a man that wanted to rape me when I was little. I wrote down my ex-boyfriend raped me. Then I wrote down this other boy named had attempted to rape me. I wrote down Jasmine and Brandy are real people. I wrote down I was a schizophrenic self-harmer. I wrote down during one psychosis that I was 6.5 inches. But now I'm about 8, 9. I wrote down I have a friend named John Powell, a guy named John Hawk. And my first girlfriend was named Tori. And then my first best friend was named Victor. And Tori did things with this boy named Dan Reichley. And then there's this Damon Winning boy. And there's my friend James Colvin and my friend Carl James Himes. And that I don't play with knives. It's just I know when people will say words before they say them. My dad had conversations with the Marjorie woman and was like, Ryan, remove this or you'll go to jail. I don't like my life. They told me I would serve no jail time. I wrote down that my dad would punch me in the face. I wrote down that Jeff told me that James would talk crap about me. I wrote down the Rob Meyer people coincidence boy is real. I wrote down the Jared people coincidence boy is real. Heck, they just made the air conditioner come on. There are times when I go to the alcohol store and it won't swipe my card, or it won't work. Hi everyone, this is Ryan. He is claiming so-and-so raped him. For context, so-and-so is the drag queen that was involved in the racist video with so-and-so and making fun of the homeless person. Fuck you, dude. I hope you die. They said, my friend James has alcohol, he's not sharing. So when I get alcohol, I'm not sharing any with him. My ex-girlfriend said if you're here because of my ex, I press charges on him for harassment. I threw up during my psychosis, and a Jewish boy made fun of me. My ex-girlfriend's new girlfriend noticed my psychosis. My girlfriend would cheat on me. Margie and Jeanette are real, and so is Dan Rakely and Damon Winning and Jerry. Alex, my second threesome, stole from me. My dad tells me I have no friends. This boy named Austin noticed my psychosis. My girlfriend's ex-girlfriend's channels when we're laughing. And my dad told me that he'll love me no matter what. But then he sends me messages telling me I'm going to jail for a long time if I don't remove this channel. Just like there's nowhere to run from Hecate. A boy named Manuel talked to me. And all my videos had 5 dislikes. He asked if I was a schizophrenic, and I told him I was. Jeff told me that James talks crap about me. And my ex-girlfriend would sleep with James while I was at work. This boy named Josh noticed my psychosis and said, "What are you trying to do, create a scandal? You're the same horrible person that sent me messages years ago telling me to kill myself." He was like, "That's hate speech." I heard that I was raped by a drag queen. This guy named Levi noticed my psychosis and acted like he was my friend. I just blocked him, and then I talked to this black boy named Sky, who wanted money, and like I said, black people had to be wanting money. My dad told me I wouldn't go to jail. And then I had conversations with this woman about a residential home. I wrote down having threesomes with my friends was awesome. I opened up a few YouTube channels saying I was raped by my ex-boyfriend. This boy named Brandon sent me porno movies. But he leaves me on scene. During my psychosis, I wrote down I was 6. But now I'm 8, almost 9 down there. I wrote down people can act like me and my 2 friends having threesomes. My dad tells me I have no friends. My dad told me I would not go to jail. All my videos had 5 dislikes on them. People left me comments, they were like, "Do you have any proof of this rape?" And I've opened up channels making video for my ex-boyfriend, but he's never gonna talk to me. I talked to Kelly that I did things with on my own one day. After him. This boy named Josh told me the National Enquirer wouldn't even publish my story. I wrote down this guy named Gary wanted to have a threesome with me. And he was in my inbox. He's like, I need you to stop talking shit about me and saying I want a threesome with you. I don't work because I'm a schizophrenic. And I don't listen to my dad's orders. I just shut down the channel and moved on with my life. And then Jasmine and Brandy are real, and Jared is real, and Margie and Janae, and John Hawk and John Palin. James Colvin and James Cronin. Jeff McGaney and Alex wanted to put things about me on the Slender page. They told me I could have gotten serious jail time. And all my videos had 5 dislikes. And my dad George told me I had no friends. And he told me to remove this channel or I go to jail. I wrote down I was raped. I wrote down there's a mix of an evil audience and victims with this situation. Because my ex-boyfriend harassed people. And his fans worshipped him. And people dislike my videos. And my ex-girlfriends that appear because of my ex, I press charges on him for harassment. They told me if I didn't show up for court, they would arrest me. This psychologist named Levi, this guy named Levi noticed my psychosis. And the last thing I told him was I found my 5th girlfriend, Sabrina's channel. He was like, what does this mean for the story? All my videos have 5 dislikes. I used to play games like Super Mario World, Super Nintendo, and Ape Escape. A Jewish boy made fun of me. People left me "fuck you dude" comments. I was very straightforward and said this guy was my boyfriend. I don't work because I get disability. My friend Jeff told me James talks crap about me. I don't steal things from people I've been stolen from. And my situation was tied into Jeffree Star. And people laughed at me. One person said, I wonder what the dude from those videos are doing. He should be in jail. They said if I didn't show up for court, they would arrest me. The woman told me I might get probation. My therapist told me I could have gotten jail time. And like I said, I posted this one woman's slander pages. I just shut down the channel and moved on with my life. my shirt on. I get very cold sometimes. I have a headache right now. My dad told me I'd be going to jail for a long time if I didn't remove this woman's channel. I don't talk to my friend Javier anymore. I could not make a girlfriend no matter what I would do. Even though I'm almost 8-9 inches down there. I got about 600 friend requests on the Facebook I set up. And all my videos had dislikes. There's a guy whose name is Steven that said I could move in with him. My stepbrother TJ was abusive. And see, some people can't get disability. And I feel like I'm a nice person. I give the shirt off my back to people. It's just I was sick of this playground boy putting things about me on this slander page. When I deal with abuse from my dad, all my videos had 5 dislikes. I wrote down I wasn't driving because of my schizophrenia. I made videos for black people and Christian people, and people didn't care. They just sat there and disliked my videos. I wrote down only on one day when I was young I did things with a boy named Brian, who was my neighbor. I wrote down I had a first kiss named Emma, a first girlfriend named Alicia, Brooke, Tanya, Nadia, and Sabrina. I opened up channels saying that I miss this guy as my ex-boyfriend, and people just disliked those videos. I got 33 subscribers on one channel, and my stepdad abuses me. I wrote down I didn't care if I went to jail for a while after my black friend died. I don't really care about him or my mixed friend anymore. I wrote down that my first day photoshopped a picture of me that said Shelby and Ryan a match made in hell. I wrote down my first girlfriend, Alicia, cheated on me. And my second girlfriend, Brooke, performed oral sex on me. Alicia, Brooke, Tanya, Nadia, and Sabrina. And then I had a girlfriend with black hair 9 months ago, and all my videos had 5 or 6 dislikes on my channel, and people left me comments on Sims 4 that were mean. I wrote down I didn't care if I went to jail. And I wrote down I was a schizophrenic, and I wrote down that I didn't talk to James anymore. I wrote down that Danielle Bergoli, the Catch Me Outside girl, isn't even a schizophrenic. It's cold in here, which is why I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt. So the next time I get alcohol, I'm not paying my friend James or giving him any. And like I said, this boy named Josh noticed my psychosis. All my videos had 5 dislikes on them. People left me "fuck you dude" comments. And they wished I would die. This one boy added me. My girlfriend's YouTube is of her laughing. On her YouTube. I threw up during my psychosis. My stepbrother was in foster care. My dad told me the police were here. Because I said, "How is that Tory head, bro?" And then I hung out with a boy named Jay. In October of last year. Sometime in October of 2021. And then, like I said, the Dan Rickley and Damon Winning boy is real. Margie and Jeanette are real. Alex, the playground boy, stole from me. I blocked the fat Levi Carver transvestite guy. My friend's wife noticed my psychosis. My ex-girlfriend's friend messaged me and said not to talk about her or charge will be coming that way. This one girl named Gabby screwed me over. I was like, I want to make things work, and she was like, get away from me, you fucking psycho. All my videos had 5 dislikes on them. I talk to Brandon sometimes, and then Victor screwed me over with Carl and them. I just find my life to be cruel. I like to watch Little Nicky. I like to watch Johnny Boy XO. I'm never gonna hear from my ex-boyfriend, but that's fine. I opened up channels and people just like that. I wrote down that I have a very sad life because I live with an abusive dad. I wrote down I'm sad because I'm schizophrenic. I wrote down I was stolen from. I wrote down I was cheated on by my girlfriend. I wrote down my first date photoshopped a picture of me that said Shelby and Ryan a match made in hell. I threw up during my psychosis. A Jewish boy made fun of me. Jasmine and Brandy are real. Jared is and we're changing that. Victor and Victoria and Dan Brackley and Damon Link and Jasmine and Brandy. Alex stole from me and every time my dad did not buy me a car. My girlfriend said if you're here because of my ex, I press charges on him for harassment. I wrote down there's a boy named John on my Facebook. That is a person that exists that shouldn't exist. And then Jay screwed me over, and then so did Victor, and Brandon screwed me over, and then I was in an alternative school. I wrote down I was raped by a drag queen. I just shut down the channel and moved on with my life. I wrote down I will not say I am gay or bisexual. But I wrote down I found the boy named Kelly's channel that I did things with only on one day. And I found Brian's channel. My ex-boyfriend was a drag queen. I wrote down I was a schizophrenic person. I wrote down I had a hard time telling if people were real. But they're real even though I'm schizophrenic. And like I said, this boy named Brandon sent me porn movies. And there's this boy I used to talk to. I made fun of this girl for schizophrenia. In my school. I was popular in my alternative school. I wrote down I would have a threesome with this one boy who was a musical artist named Damon Winning. And I wrote down I would have a threesome with Jeff McGaney, who is a people of coincidence person. And I would have let this boy named Jared have sex with my ex-girlfriend. Through my psychosis, I figure out that I only do things with boys when it comes down to it. Like, only on one day when I was young, I did things with a boy named Brian. A first kiss named Emma, a first girlfriend named Alicia, Brooke, Tanya, Nadia, and Sabrina. And then from the time until I was 17 until I was 20 or 21, I was with my boyfriend. With my one boyfriend, I would always close my eyes whenever I performed oral sex on him and think of my two girlfriends. I called the police on my ex-boyfriend, and this boy named Josh was like, "What are you trying to do? Create a scandal?" All my videos had 5 dislikes on them. But see, my girlfriend cheated on me. This girl named Gabby thought I was psycho. I brought the police to my house to call the police on my ex-boyfriend, and then I did things with Kelly on one day. And Jeff McGaney is real. And I went to Planet Fitness, and all my videos had 5 dislikes. I felt like I was cursed by witchcraft. So if you ever are charged with a misdemeanor, you will have to go to court for a peace order. I was charged with a misdemeanor. I can't get my Wicked Whims to play. My longest video on here is an hour and 9 minutes. See, I know when my friend James will say the word Lee. I wasn't driving because of my schizophrenia. Only on one day when I was young I did things with a boy named Brian. I had 5 girlfriends. In my alternative school. Named Alicia, Brooke, Tanya, Nadia, and Sabrina. First kiss named Emma, first name named Shelby. They photoshopped a picture that says Shelby and Ryan and match made in hell. Alicia, my first girlfriend, cheated on me. I was with my second girlfriend, Brooke. He would call me Rye Bread. A third one named Tanya, who died 4 or 5 years ago. A fourth one named Nadia, who's getting married to her husband on YouTube. And then a fifth one named Sabrina. Then from the time until I was 17 until I was 20 or 21, I was with my boyfriend named Billy Wesley Fouts. With him, I would always close my eyes whenever I would perform oral sex on him and think of Alicia or Brooke. And then after him, I did things with Kelly on one day. There's this boy that shares pictures of his bruises on Facebook. And like I said, I liked a mixed girl named Kelly that played the violin when I was young. And then my first best friend was named Victor. And then my next best friend is named James. But he's not sharing his alcohol for me, but I buy him alcohol. I had to go to court for a peace order. And see, I've never even gotten a paper cut. But Hecate is just that real to me. I don't know why. And see, my ex-girlfriend has a girlfriend that can't get disability, even though she's former military and has PTSD. I find my life to be cruel because my girlfriend cheated on me. I did threesomes with my friend James. And see, a dissociative alter told me to write down that I found humor in my ex-boyfriend's frog torture videos, when really I love frogs and animals. This boy named Manuel asked if I was a schizophrenic. I wrote down that my ex-girlfriend slept off this boy named Dan Rakely, who is a people coincidence person. And see, I've never done a threesome with a black guy. But I would. Because I'm not a racist. Like I said, black people had me wanting money. This boy named Josh told me National Enquirer wouldn't even publish my story. I know when my friend will laugh before he laughs. My ex-boyfriend was a cyberbully. And I am a schizophrenic person. I don't have to answer any questions. I threw up during my psychosis. And I have had pain and stomach problems, and a Jewish boy made fun of me. And my dad has a coworker named Wanda.
Jim Whipsy.
I know I could have just made the air conditioner. Victor was with a rich girl named Haley. And then, like I said, I liked a girl with blonde hair named Rachel. I wrote down that I found a gay porno in my dad's room. And then he's a homosexual. My ex-boyfriend was like, why did you upload that? And I was like, I wanted to talk to Jeffree Star. Because my ex-boyfriend knew him. And see, there's this guy on YouTube named Brandon Rogers that calls himself a banana stud that knew my ex-boyfriend. And then Margie Robichaux and Jeanette are real. And Jared and Alex stole from me. This boy, and the other day I saw this thing in my timeline. You know, that said, I seen you with that. Because, see, with this witchcraft thing, with this witchcraft coven I was in, what I did was, is I was 6.5. But I wished for a big dick. And then during my psychosis, my penis grew to be 8 or 9 inches. And I had a reaction to hell at all. I wrote down that my dad wasn't giving me my disability money. I pulled out a knife and said it's illegal to come to my house. I wrote down I could not drive because of this. And all my videos had 5 or 6 dislikes on them. And black people added me on Facebook when I money. And I shower a lot because of my relationship with my ex-boyfriend. And I just tell people that I'm Wiccan. You know, I've been in 3 psychoses as a schizophrenic, and during one psychosis I threw up. I used to work at a ShopRite, and I pushed cards in it. They fired me. Like I said, this girl with black hair named Haley was with Victor, and then I wrote down that Hecate knows all about the dirty and smelly buddies. I don't know why I wrote that down. Because I don't know why I wrote that. Because see, with my schizophrenia, I'm Wiccan. And I know when my friend will say Lee. And I had a reaction to how it all. And my stepbrother TJ abuses me, and then I had to go to court for a peace order. They said if I didn't show up for court, they would arrest me. I wrote down I fought a boy named Kalen because he raped the Jasmine and Brandy people coincidence girl. I wrote down that this guy named Gary wanted to have a threesome with me. And see, I was popular at my ShopRite job. I was popular at my alternative school. My girlfriend cheated on me. My longest video on here is an hour and 9 minutes. This is going on almost an hour and 4 minutes. So, I was popular in my school. I didn't have schizophrenia when I was young. But no, my dad did not buy me a car. I just feel as if I'm not gay or bisexual. I wrote down I was raped by a drag queen. And then, like I said, this boy named Sky added me. And other black people wanting money. And then this boy named Brandon sent me porno movies. I know when the air conditioner will come on in my house. I was scared of the people, coincidence people. I was scared of the Brooke Turks and Bailey people, coincidence girl. I was scared of the Jasmine and Brandy people, coincidence girl. I was scared of the Margie who calls herself Gigi people, coincidence woman. And I did things with a boy named Nick, who was a rapist. About 11 months ago. I wrote down I was raped by my ex-boyfriend and I've made channels. Trying to contact him, but he's never going to talk to me. They told me I could have served 4 or 5 years in jail. I wrote down the treatment team abused me. And my ex-girlfriend's new girlfriend is former military and she can't get disability. And like I said, this boy named Sky added me. And there was this transvestite guy named Levi that drew attention to my psychosis. It says, "Hi everyone, this is so-and-so. He's claiming Billy Myers raped him. Please help me find Billy Myers." And it says for so-and-so, Billy Myers is the drag queen that was involved in the video with Jeffree and making fun of the homeless person. And I posted the slander pages of this woman. They made my slander pages. Me and my friend Austin did threesomes 8 or 9 months ago. Well, my girlfriend with black hair. And then my girlfriend sucked on my friend's dick. And I said, "How is that Toriad, bro?" And then me and this Russian boy named Alex did 30. Me and this boy named Tyler did 5. Me and this boy named Ryan did some. And I befriended this boy named Michael, who was a psychologist. My dad told me the police were here. I wrote down my dad was not giving me my disability money. I wrote down I found humor in my ex-boyfriend's animal torture videos. Because Alicia Brooke and Shelby psychology happened before I got with my ex-boyfriend. And that made me angry and I wrote down that I liked a violin girl named Kelly and things like that. And this one boy named Josh was like, yeah, but it's real, like, no one cares about it. I wrote down that I was a schizophrenic. I wrote down the people of coincidence, people are real. I wrote down I don't like my dad. And I said buddy love about my dad. And I had a reaction to the Haldol injection. And I take a lot of showers. And I wear clothes with long sleeves. And like I said, I don't talk to my first best friend, Victor. And I'm having head pain. My first best friend was a boy named Victor. And I have schizophrenia, OCD, autism, Tourette syndrome, bipolar disorder. And at one point they thought I was retarded. And they paid me about $800 or $900 a month in disability. I had to go to court for a peace order. I wrote down with my one boyfriend, I would always think of Lee Sherbrooke. I wrote down I had a girlfriend with black hair 9 months ago. Me and my friend lost into threesomes. I wrote down this boy would hold knives to my neck in his witchcraft coven. That's Tourette syndrome in my neck. But see, I don't play with knives, I'm afraid of them. It's just I believe in hectansers. And I never tortured animals, I love my frogs. And my cat, and this guy named Levi noticed my psychosis. I wrote down having threesomes with my friends was awesome. I wrote down people may act like this boy trying to rape me. Oh, well, acting like this one guy named Gary that wanted a threesome with me. And he told me I would never hear from my ex-boyfriend. Even though I love and miss him. And I'm sad because I miss him. And then Victor was my best friend. Now my next best friend is named James. I smoke tobacco. I threw up during my psychosis. I had a tube up my nose and down my throat once. I found my life to be cruel. I had a tube up my nose and down my throat in the hospital. I just tell people that I'm weekend. like I said, this boy that was my second threesome played with switchblades. Named Alex, and then I wrote down having threesomes with him was awesome. I threw up during my psychosis. And I don't smoke marijuana anymore, I just drink alcohol. And I've been hearing voices ever since I was 20 or 21. And I wrote down my dad didn't buy me a car. I wrote down that my stepbrother could make girlfriends and I couldn't. He had one named Natalia. Another one named Tessa that gave me a kiss, and then my mom's has a husband named Tony. They told me I could have served jail time. But I wrote down that my dad wasn't giving me my money. And 9 months ago, me and my friend did a threesome. And me and this boy named Alex that played with switchblades did some. And this boy named Tyler hooked me up with my girlfriend with black hair. And I really wish I had a girlfriend because I made almost 9 down there. And I am a schizophrenic person. I had a reaction to the Halidol. And Hecate is making my friend James laugh. So let's say you ever are schizophrenic. Let's say your girlfriend cheats on you and you can't find love and things like that, and she cheats on you. I wrote down maybe she might want me back because she knows I'm tired in a Jeffree Star. And then, like I said, this girl with black hair was with Victor, and then Rachel was with Victor, and then I never tortured animals. But because I'm a schizophrenic, I looked at my one boyfriend's animal torture videos. Like they were pretend or not real. Hecate's making my friend James laugh. I feel that James is a true friend. And then, like I said, Haley was a girl in my school. And then Sammy was this girl with STD that I didn't sleep with. And I would go to Resource a lot. And then there was a lady named Miss Simmons. In my school, and then there was this man that was abusive to me. Jasmine and Brandy are real. My former school kicked me out. And see, I have a sim in my game named Curtis winning. And then there's a boy named Damon winning on my Facebook and things like that. During my psychosis, I threw up. Even though I have schizophrenia, the people find sentences are real. And no, I could not make a girlfriend. And like I said, I've been hearing voices ever since I was 20 or 21. And my dad didn't buy me a car. And my girlfriend cheated on me, and then I got with a girl with black hair. And there's this boy named Dylan that posts pictures of his bruises that added me. And then I like Kelly the violin girl, and then I used to harass people with my ex-boyfriend, which makes me sad. But I only did it because I was sad because of my life. And I miss talking to my ex-boyfriend, and I love him and miss him. And I had a reaction to that at all. And I'm like my dad, George. I try and stay positive. But I find my life to be cruel, but I find my life to be okay. No, I'm not in jail. You know, there's no test for schizophrenia. Either you are a schizophrenic person or you're not. And I am. And I miss my ex-boyfriend named Billy, and I love him and miss him. And legally they're giving me a house because of the slander page. And then I had a girlfriend with black hair 9 months ago. I just feel as if I'm not gay. And this boy that I did witchcraft with was my best friend. And with my one girlfriend, I did 69. My ex-boyfriend messaged me and I said, yes, I would stare at her and looked away from you. I wrote down he did rape me, and after I left, I showered a lot. And then I did things with Kelly, and then I was with James, and Alex, my second threesome played with switchblades, and this boy named Aaron Jarvis is in jail for stabbing somebody. I wrote down I was raped by a drag queen. But they told me I would serve no jail time. And during my psychosis, I posted this woman's slander pages made by her and her Indian friend Riley. And I used to watch cooking videos with my ex-boyfriend, but I'm never going to talk to him again. And then there's a boy on my Facebook named John Powell that exists in the world that shouldn't exist. But he does anyway, just like Dan Reichley and David Winning and things like that. Just like my first best friend was named Victor and my first girlfriend was named Tori. And I wrote down that my girlfriend knew how to make a man feel good. Because she was sucking me off more than this other boy. I wrote down having threesomes with my friends was awesome. And I threw up during my psychosis, but I don't smoke marijuana. I just drink alcohol. Only on one day when I was young, I did things with a boy. I had one boyfriend that did things with a boy named Kelly. I wrote down my first girlfriend, Alicia, didn't perform oral sex on me. So I didn't have sex with her. And then 9 months ago, I had a girlfriend with black hair. I used to watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And I drank sometimes. I know Hecate was going to make the air conditioner come on. See, being a witch is okay. It's scary. I'm sad that I opened up a YouTube channel and all my videos have dislikes. I had a reaction to the Halidol. My dad told me the police were here. And this is going on almost an hour and 26 minutes. But I'm okay. Much love and peace to everybody from Ryan Lakes Aliens. I'm in a good mood. I might take a shower. I might use the bathroom. I might play with my rabbits tonight. I'm in a good mood. Much love and peace to everybody from Ryan Lakes Aliens.